Hi friends, and welcome back to Naturally Corporate. I thank you for choosing to watch this video. I'm doing something new I've never done before on my channel. I'm using clip-ins, and I'm using hair from ANROSA. And they specialize in all types of clip-ins, hair extensions, and wigs. And I'm excited to do these clip-ins because for the longest I couldn't find a color, clip-ins in the color that were a close enough match to my own hair. There's the typical 1B or the black, and the number 4, which is a dark brown, and even the number 4 is a little too dark for my hair. So the color that I did choose is P427. Now, obviously, this is much lighter than my own natural hair color, but I'm hoping to achieve a nice ombre style once I have the clips in. And the hair is very soft. I've been running my fingers through it. The curls were more defined when I first took it out of the package, but it's still very, very soft. And so far, there's been no shedding and no tangling, which is a good sign. And although the hair is very soft, I'm going to follow the company's instructions, which state to use a conditioning shampoo on the hair first and then install the clips. So this will be a first for me, and thought I'd share it with you. Okay friends, so here is the hair. Here are the clip-ins. I shampooed them and then just laid them out flat to dry. And they're still very soft, very, very soft. And let me show you up close. So the hair is double wefted. See, there's one weft there and the second weft right there on top of it. But even though it's double wefted, it is still very thin. Look how thin that is when I show you the side view. So still very thin. And you just pop, I'm trying to do it with one hand, just pop the clip open. It pops open like that. And then I guess you put it on your hair and then just snap that closed. So should be pretty easy. Okay friends, I am putting these clip-ins in on an old twist out, and that was strategic. I figured my hair would already have some texture in it after a few days and I wouldn't mess up a fresh twist out. So putting these clip-ins in, I started maybe toward the middle back of my head, and then my next clip-in was at the crown area. And I really just wanted to focus on having even distribution of the color. Since it is so much lighter than my own hair, I didn't want to have these janky patches of P427 just kind of in random places. So if you do get a color that is different from your own hair, keep that in mind, that you'll have to really be careful about the placement of the clip-ins. Okay, so here I am checking to make sure I have the clip-ins positioned exactly where I wanted them, because as you will see in just a minute, I am going to alter these clip-ins. That's right, I had to cut them. I had to cut them, and I'm sure you'll agree with me, they were much longer than my own hair, and that just wasn't, that look absolutely was not going to fly. So I cut them, and I tried to make a mental note of where I put each of the clip-ins, because of course I plan to use them again, and now that they've been cut, they need to be in the same place when I use them again next time. But yeah, so here I am giving myself a fake diva cut, trying to go curl by curl, and be careful not to cut my own hair because it's not tucked away, it's just in between the clip-ins. Oh my gosh, see why I had to be careful cutting these clip-ins? Because that right there is my own hair, and I would have just been devastated had I ended up snipping off my hair thinking it was clip-ins. Y'all, look at the clip-ins. I think my hair is finally coming along, and I like it. And in just a minute, I'll show you exactly how much I cut off. It actually doesn't look like a lot, but then again, I didn't have a lot of clip-ins anyway, but you'll see it. Yeah, so here you can see the hair that I cut off. It's not that much. It seemed like it was a ton, but in actuality, that's all it was. Here is the finished look with these clip-ins by ANROSA. And do I like these clip-ins? Of course. I really, really like them. Now, is this my everyday type of hair? No. For me, no. I do work in a corporate environment, so this hair, in my opinion, for me, is more of a weekend type hair or girls' night out hair. It's fun hair. I may not want to necessarily wear this to the office. Is it office appropriate? Sure. There's nothing wrong with it. The color is beautiful. It's not over the top at all. And the style is not over the top. I think it's nice and full. Definitely can be paired with business attire or corporate attire. So let me say that first of all. This hair is very work appropriate. I love the color of these clip-ins. Again, this is color P427 and much lighter than my hair, but I was able to achieve that ombre look that I wanted. So perfect there. It's lightweight, and if you purchase these particular clip-ins, what I noticed is that once I separated the hair and just really separated it, the individual strands, this gave me the look that I wanted. Perfect. And you know, I didn't want to mess them up. I already cut the darn things because I was going for fullness, not length. And I only had one pack of clip-ins. If I were going for length, I would have definitely needed two. 3 might have been too many, but definitely 2 for length. But I wanted fullness, and that's exactly what I got. And woo, I managed to trim the clip-ins with only cutting about this much of about 10 strands of my hair, as far as I know. I was so careful to not go crazy with the scissors, and I really took my time. That's why I did it off camera. But definitely love this hair. I plan to sleep in these clip-ins because they're very light. Nothing is directly on my scalp, and I don't know if that was the correct way to put them in, but as you saw, they're just kind of attached to hair, just my regular hair. I didn't put any braids in or anything like that. I've seen creators use different methods for their clip-ins. So I really had to decide what method I wanted to use to put mine in. I've seen some creators do like something similar to like the braidless crochet method, where they just pull all of their hair back into a bun, or either two buns, and put the clip-ins in that way. I've seen some do braids, cornrows, not braids, but cornrows. And then some I've seen have done it like how I did. Just put the clip-ins in within your normal hair. So just pick what method works for you. And if you've tried clip-ins, let me know what method you used, because I am totally open to trying something different next time. And maybe cornrows just might work. I'm thinking if I do cornrows kind of spread out in my hair, leave some out and do some cornrows, I don't know. But over the next few days, if I see where I need something more to anchor the clip-ins onto, then I'll consider doing cornrows for next time. And we're deep into summer, but I think this look is great for summer, for spring, for fall and winter. So I guess it's a perfect look any time of year. I was going to say definitely summer and then definitely fall. I think this is a beautiful color for fall. With a nice turtleneck or a nice blazer and a turtleneck, some boots, and an infinity scarf. Oh my gosh, I can see it. I can see it already. Plus, if it's cool outside, this extra hair will definitely keep your head warm. Okay, so my final thoughts on the clip-ins. I think they're perfect if you're wanting to just change up your hairstyle a little bit. Nothing permanent. These things were in, you know, I was able to put one of them in 30 seconds once I found where I wanted to place it, and just position it there and clip it in. So very easy to install the clip-ins. Again, my only challenge with getting this color hair, which is very different than my own hair, was making sure that I didn't have color gaps and it looked more uniform all over. And it's hard putting these in the back. So if you get a color that's different from your own natural hair, make sure you take your time and put them in, and take the clips out, the clip-ins out, and reposition them if you need to. But I am very pleased with these, and I plan to keep them in for a few days, like I said, unless my hair doesn't like the metal, my scalp doesn't like the metal clip-ins. Beautiful color, soft hair, no tangling, which is a plus, because these clip-ins, once you separate the strands, they swell. Does that make sense? Or they get big, but no tangling. I'm still running my hair through them, and all I put on was a little bit of mousse. So you could use mousse, maybe even water, just your favorite styler. But I'm pleased with these, and I'm really, really happy that I was finally able to try clip-ins. So I will leave all of the information on the clip-ins in the description box. Please check that out. I tried to just pack in a lot of information in the description box, and I think some people tend to skip it. You may not. So if you don't skip the description box, I'm not talking about you, but sometimes the description box is just packed full of useful information about the product that the creator's using, makeup, hair, lighting, recording equipment, music, all of those things, or just tidbits about the creator. So check that out. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know how you like this hair, if you think the color is okay on me, if it's too bright, if I look cuckoo, let me know. Feedback is feedback, whether good or bad, and I'm always striving to just bring you styles that you can certainly keep in your pocket as options. All right, friends, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, keep it naturally corporate.